like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 24 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Attaboy.
A gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here we go, tonight. 180. You remember me. Let's go, baby.
To throw again on second down. Goff. Smith catches left side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
3rd and 2. Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, man. I just messed up there. I was going to kick it.
Like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board, all things considered.
Jahan, 180. 58, the money. Coming.
First down. Here's Cousins. Throwing over the
What is Cousins doing?
Complete. Keenan Allen, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Yeah, baby.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Goff. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. but at least it's 4th down.
I'm willing to punt it away. Trust my defense.
40 behind. 180. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Cousins on 1st down, fighting to stay upright.
Get him.
In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Aaron Donald make that
tried to break away from that sack.
for him on the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins.
You got him again.
Down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had last week. That's his 3rd.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how
Now the hit comes, and Cousins
Oh my
lost
God.
the
Pick it up, 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 pick
And
it
now
up.
the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they will take over at the
Oh my God, swarm.
26-yard line. They're not able to convert on 4th down.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And an alley to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Whoever you are.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Reynolds, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They were still
Look at that ball.
with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or
Oh no, Kurt is by himself on the bench.
Behind. 180. I got it. Strong left. Strong left. Strong left.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Under pressure.
Got him
they
again.
Got him again. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much.
Oh, there he goes again.
That time as Cousins goes down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the
block right there would have been
23-yard
awesome.
line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Come on, boys.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Don't be scared of it.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
23 yards the pickup there.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
52, Mike 52.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
Nice try, Derwin.
Nice
try.
Not before he's inside the 30.
Offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that
time. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel.
I don't know why I threw that.
And his guys are going to
couldn't tell you why.
At the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a
Made absolutely no sense.
Even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be
Why did they call timeout?
Down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll be
nice try, Derwin.
Been able to get it up past the 45. That'll line
nice
up
try.
27 on the catch and run.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover it? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Like 22, he's coming, 22.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now
I'm just getting greedy
because
I threw that interception last time, so now I got to make up for it.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will
get
into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're pretty darn good football.
All right, we'll sim to the end.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for L.A., it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Man, I keep trying to get TJ Day a field general. I keep going into it, but it's doesn't seem to be working for me. Brandon Cooks is frustrated now? What? Dude. Calm down. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to address all this stuff later. When we come back, we will be facing the Lions, who are apparently 3-0, same as us. And we are in Season 4 of our Rams rebuild Madden 20. So I will see you all later. Bye-bye.